Louie, you've introduced a whole nother thing for us to be scared about, which is mass extinction. So just talk a little bit about how you think that might broaden the conversation and become ultimately more inclusive if you're approaching the same issue from a different direction.
Yeah, I mean, it goes to, it's not just about the science for us, it's about getting people to care emotionally. I mean, I think the way you get people to change behavior is by changing their heart, not their mind. That's what the science is showing about that. So a lot of people care about animals. You know, we're not the only species on this planet. I don't even think we're the smartest. You know, we don't even know how many species there are on the planet, but we know that we're losing them faster than our ability for scientists to record that they're here on the planet with us. There's been 5 major extinctions in the history of the planet. We're going through a 6th one right now, and it's going to happen on our watch. So this is just, you know, this to me is a way to mobilize the children of the conservatives, the wives of the conservatives that do care about these issues of, you know, these other animals, these other species that we share the planet with, and that's the way we're going to do an end around, you know, the conservatives by getting at their wives and their children. Oh, seriously, I mean, we're going to be out in 220 countries on the same day, probably in December, and you know, we'll probably have as many people as Inconvenient Truth on a single night. And we want to do this right around COP21 so that we're getting, you know, we build this level of constituents that you can't get when you're just, you know, just talking to your neighbor. I mean, films are such a powerful weapon.